going to a different economy, and we're going to be learning more about that as we go. But clearly, we're learning that things can be done from remote locations. We're learning that technology can replace people even more than we thought.
We're not going back to the same economy. We're recovering, but to a different economy, and it'll be one that is more leveraged to technology. And I worry that that is going to make it even more difficult than it was for many workers.
In Silicon Valley, and my friends who work in technology know that what we did to the manufacturing workers, we are now going to do to the retail workers, the call center workers, the fast food workers, the truck drivers, and then even bookkeepers, accountants, insurance agents, lawyers, and on through the economy. So what happened to the manufacturing workers is a very clear sign.
This effort. And China has big plans for this. They intend to seed their digital yuan into the global environment by giving it away to visitors at next winter's Olympics. When they arrive at the airport, they're going to get yuan digital wallets. They're going to receive digital yuan. They're going to use it throughout their visits to Beijing, and then they're going to take it back to their home countries. They see this as a huge advantage. Why? Because who controls the underlying protocols, who controls the underlying standards of the future of money will control the future of money.
Welcome to the Crypto Teacher. And guys, please like and subscribe. If you do like what you're listening to, please inform your friends and family and spread all over social media. It is imperative that we get back to learning finances and understand how the world really works. Because once we understand how the world really works, we understand that it is all planned out. Now, I want to thank those who purchased the books, Cryptoteacher and the New World Order book. The New World Order book is going to show you how the world works. It is definitely time to wake up out of your sleep in the times that we're in right now. Plus, guys, we know we're waiting on that next main event towards the end of the year. We had the first quarter event. Like I told you, that would happen. Don't forget this is Shemitah year. And then also, I want to thank those who purchased the 3 Kids books. It's definitely time to re-educate. And also, those who donate to the Cash App, Patreon, much love, keep it coming. Do not forget I have the New World Order cryptos in my Patreon. Do your own research, but going inside of a bear market, you definitely want the cryptos that have real use cases. And much love to those who are shopping at both stores, keep it coming. And of course, guys, we get into Bitcoin and cryptos first. We had Bitcoin and crypto slightly up and then actually pulled back under that $1 trillion market cap. And I told you this week is going to be a roller coaster ride. Don't forget we have futures on Thursday and Friday. We know since they moved back to the end of the month, we have been pumping slightly. But I see us pulling back on Thursday night going into Friday just because CME had launched Ethereum options earlier this month. Now, guys, don't forget to pay attention to the actual indicators. We have yield rates, which the front end is being pushed down, but we know the back end is moving right up. That's going to eat away at stocks every day. It may start off good, but by time close, stocks will be in the negative if rates stay that high. The same thing with cryptos. Cryptos will pull back. And then also, guys, we have volume, we have Tether, we have USDC. And then plus, guys, we have the Fed. As the Fed was raising rates, the repo hits an all-time record. And guys, we do have Jerome in the house today. He's speaking in the EU. I think it's in France. But urges caution on regulating DeFi. He also talked about CBDCs. I'll try to get a little of the video later on today. Now, guys, we know midterms are right around the corner. So like I stated, I definitely see us having a pretty good start in October. We don't have the Fed raising rates. And we know they like to put on a show for the politicians, the Hegelian dialectic. They want the market to be looking good. So I definitely see a small pullback at the start of October. Then we know they need Bitcoin as collateral on the 5th. And I definitely see us moving up the same way in the stock market. I see a couple days, the 1st and 2nd. We know they're still rolling off the balance sheet, pulling back slightly, and then moving up. But then we know the Fed meets November 1st and the 2nd to raise rates again. So at the end of October, I definitely see a big pullback. We know November and December, they're going to be raising rates. And from the Fed's data, Americans have lost over $10 trillion since the Fed has started raising rates and shrinking this balance sheet. Now we have Russia aims to use its CBDC for international settlements with China. And we see China's digital yuan is making its way through the emerging markets. Now, guys, do not forget about Grayscale. About 16.9 billion, moved up slightly. We know right now they have the biggest discount that they ever had. Now, getting over into a little crypto news, we have Galaxy Digital to provide market data to blockchains with Chainlink. And we know blockchains do not come with external data. It's all about making things seamless. Now we have Robinhood launches a new Web3 wallet on Polygon. Also, we have robo-advisor Betterment partners with crypto exchange Gemini. And guys, we know it's all about the data. And it says this partnership will allow Betterment's customers to access customized crypto investment plans based on their risk profiles and interests. So basically, the algorithm is going to do all the work for you instead of you sitting down and educating yourself. Now we have Nexo acquire stake in U.S. chartered bank. Also, we have FTX U.S. The bank man wins auction for Voyager digital assets. And none of us should be surprised. And lastly, guys, we have another one out. We have Celsius Network CEO resigns. And when the Fed started raising rates and shrinking the balance sheet, we saw these over-leveraged companies crumble by the wayside. And guys, towards the end of the year in November, I had warned you of what the Fed was going to do. So we know these financial guys that work for these big companies knew what higher interest rates would do with them, with the Fed shrinking the balance sheet. And when we look at the Fed, the politicians, they hopped on the back of every collapse. That's how you know it was part of the plan. And this gives them a perfect avenue to regulate stablecoins and to bring in their CBDCs. And remember, the crypto teacher told you, because he knows when it comes to the New World Order, it's all planned out. But guys, all I have for you, don't forget about the books, Crypto Teacher and the New World Order book, plus the 3 kids books. It's time to re-educate. Also, new to cryptos, Coinbase, Bitrue, Binance, do not forget book links and crypto links are in the description. The stock channel, don't forget to like, subscribe, spread everywhere. You have your Kobo, your chip stocks, your banking, your gaming, where everybody's sitting at home, get home stocks, to see where the biotech stocks and where everybody's at home wishing they were still getting that free money. What they doing? Drinking and smoking weed. Don't forget about those stocks, and you have a wonderful day. The most powerful person in the world is the storyteller. The storyteller sets the vision, values, and agenda of an entire generation to come. Steve Jobs. And guys, you know I truly believe in this. When you look at the New World Order, they're the storytellers. And that's the reason why I wrote my New World Order book. But guys, now it's time to change the current generation. And I wrote 3 kids books. You know I love the Trinity because I understand the power that's in it. So I have 3 books. We have an opportunity to change the generation, to educate, not just me, but I want to show you that I take action on a daily basis. And I want you to take action on a daily basis. Whether it's your job, whether it's in your community, we have an opportunity right now to educate the masses. I posted this on my Twitter account. Please share, but this is a short clip of the 3 books. There's going to be a clothing line and action figures. Please get these books for your kids, nephews, cousins, friends, so therefore we can start the re-education now. Because as we see, the 4th Industrial Revolution foundation is definitely here. Robots, algorithms, drones, taking humanity out the picture. We have to re-educate. But let's get into the video.
Part 1. King Joshua and Grandma Tam save the village. Part 2. King Joshua and Grandma Tam save New York from COVID-33. Part 3. King Joshua and Grandma Tam goes to China.
It's mandatory to get part 1, part 2, and part 3 of this series. It's time to re-educate Generation Z.